Get ready, cause it's about time for you to speak your mind. Super Secret Girls Club. Secret Girls Club. Super Secret Girls Club.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. How is everybody's Wednesday going? Oh, starting. It's early Wednesday morning, at least for us.
Yes.
Hopefully for you as well, or wherever you are. Welcome to Super Secret Girls Club.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you for joining. Today is going to be interesting podcast. We're going to be talking about obviously New Year's and then high level or more in detail how our 2022 was and what our goal are for 2023, personally and professionally. I want to try to ask some difficult questions. That was my search was difficult questions. Just like kind of just reflect ourselves how our 2022 was to 2023.
Now
So
I'm scared.
yes, you should be. Hopefully not. But yeah, if you guys are watching us on YouTube, you can continue watching us, but we won't be able to respond to your chat. If you want us to talk to you through chat, we will respond to chat. Join us on Twitch. There will be link there. And people who are on Twitch, hello, welcome. Hi, the Liamster, QPL, Mr. Python, World's Famous. You can also respond to our question. We will love to chat with you as well on how your 2022 was and how you plan your 2023 to be.
Yay.
So fun times. Before we do that, how was your weekend, Kenny? How was it? Did we have a weekend?
Did we have a weekend?
Did we have a weekend? And how was it?
Well, we spent, I mean, both of us,
Yeah.
more or less, spend our weekend working, essentially, because we are so great at treating ourselves with more work.
More work.
We, our other, side hustle has begun. Our bus that has been converted into a sauna is now officially open to public. So we are working
Busy.
on that on weekends while we are doing the Normies during the work week, and then I also have OnlyFans on top of that. So
Yeah.
I was just
Busy.
very busy. Yes.
Yeah, so-
and my house is a mess, and I feel like I have no time to cook, and I'm on fire.
This is why I have a second freezer and a freezer of meals, because anticipated that 2023 I will have no time to cook and I don't want to eat out, and I've been pretty good at that.
Well, I feel like I've so far been able to like cook dinners regularly, so that's good. We haven't gotten out to eat dinner, but we started our first week strong with like bringing in lunch, because we made like 2 giant crock pot meals.
Nice.
But now we're out of it, and I have to freeze some of it because I got tired of eating the same stuff.
Makes sense.
Now we're going out to eat during lunch, but trying really hard not to eat out for dinner.
Makes sense.
How was your weekend?
Um,
Except of laundry and
Everything.
being at the bus and being at the event.
It was interesting, and I think that's gonna be a part of discussion for 2023 goals as well. It was a busy weekend. I think I was able to find some time, but I learned that, and this is something I already knew, I need a morning where I can sleep up to 8 or 9 hours or 10. When I was younger, it was 13, but I have cut down to 10 hours. Like, if I can get like a good sleep, like 8 hours, I think my whole body will be good. And if I don't, that's when my body kind of starts shutting down, and I feel like I'm getting sick. But it's not really. My body's just like, sit the fuck down.
Interesting.
So I just need like one day, and I think that's gonna be something to figure out. Like, I'm a workaholic. I'm horrible at it. Yeah, I can't sit down and not work. Like, even I started Hunter x Hunter this weekend, and I was sitting down, and it's like, I need to pay attention because everybody told me it's gonna get so confusing. I need to pay attention to it, but like I couldn't. I had to like be on my laptop. I was like, that's fine. Like, I can like send few emails out. I can like do mindless stuff. And yeah, but I think I just need to make sure like I have a one morning where I can get a sleep. And the worst thing is also on the weekends. When it's weekend, I tend to stay up till 1 a.m. doing nothing or just working on my personal projects. Like I started getting into sewing, so I've been like trying to get into that like when I find time. And that's also the only time I can watch TV. Like I watch stuff in the background.
I mean, it's nice to do something with your hands.
Exactly. But then if I'm going to bed at 2 a.m. and waking up at 8 a.m., that doesn't help.
Yeah.
So I need to like make sure I have that one night balance.
You know, it's funny because I thought that I was a workaholic before I met you.
Oh.
And now I'm like, I'm a well-rounded individual.
I am not a well-rounded individual whatsoever. Horrible at it. Horrible.
Yeah. Also, the other thing you mentioned about your when you were a kid, you would sleep for like 13 hours.
Yeah.
I feel like I was the other way.
Yeah.
Like I used to just like wake up at 7 a.m. just like naturally, and I would be like full of energy and stuff. And like I would do so much.
Oh God, no.
And like now I'm literally I have to be here at 9, and we live like 35 minutes away, and I literally don't get out of bed until like literally the last minute. Now I have like I made like these like egg like sous vide.
Oh,
egg
nice.
bites.
Yeah.
So we still have some left.
Nice.
So like I just like put it in the microwave for a minute.
Yeah.
And so like that's all that time I need to like prepare breakfast
Nice.
has been cut. So I just like literally today I got out of bed at like 8:05.
Oh my God.
And I was like out of the house by 8:20.
Dude, I wish I was able to do that. I remember like when I was a kid, like I will sleep in on Saturday and like I will be still in bed till noon. I think that was okay. But my mom would like start like screaming at top of her lung at 11, like, wake up, the whole day is gone. I was like, who cares? There's nothing to do. You know, I'm a kid.
I don't know.
Bed. Because her was like, go to bed early. I was like, no, it's a weekend. I'm not going to bed early.
Well, you might just be like a night owl. I'm definitely not.
I'm a night owl. I'm not a morning person. So you're not a night owl.
Well, I don't know what I am anymore because I hate mornings and I hate being awake too late.
That's funny.
Fuck it all.
Let us know in your chat if you guys are night owl or not. But I've always been a night owl. Like I think I get most of my work done at night, and I'm like most productive. So like during work, I'm here. I can do like I can't sit down and work also because a lot of stuff is happening. But when I need to like sit down and focus, it's night. It's at 9 a.m. or 8 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m. and 8 p.m. When I sit down, I can get so much work done while also watching a TV show in the background. Like those 2 hours are my most productive hours until it gets to 11, and then I'm on my social media. Even though I have an alarm for myself at 8 p.m. Stop using social media.
Is that one of your goals for 2023?
It's been a while. Goal, but I stop ignoring it. It is my goal to like stop using social media, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, QPO, you're like you're just a hate owl.
I am a hate owl.
Honestly,
that describes me very well.
I love it. A hate owl. Yeah, so let's jump into our topic of today. So my first question was going to be just in general, we ended 2022, we're in 2023. How often do you reflect on your goals? Like, how often do you self-reflect or like reflect on where you are and modify it? Or is it like you just kind of do a reset once a year? Or is it often?
So I think I'm trying to like, this is like one of my goals to set this goal.
Okay. To reflect on your
check
goals.
in with myself more often.
Makes sense.
Because I don't think that like having a New Year's resolutions, like just do this like once a year.
Yeah.
You're gonna fall off.
Yeah.
So like you need to have like these regular like reminders. Like, am I on track? Like, if not, where is my time going? And should I refocus it to do the thing that I actually want to do? Because I feel like I've always wanted to do so many things, but every time I just get bogged down by like other stuff.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of like slips my mind that, oh, I wanted to do this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I actually, over the Christmas break, I'd made a vision board and I wrote like all the things like, these are all of my interests.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do with my interests. And this is what fulfills me. And this is what maybe will make money.
Yeah.
You know, like just different like benefits of each.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, and here are the concrete things that I can like improve in these areas.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, I also took a picture of it and I have it on my phone. And I bought a new journal. And I was like, okay, so I'm like these are my priorities in January, because my vision board is huge.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do all of it, obviously. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to do this in January, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna maybe try a different approach for the same thing in February.
Yeah.
Or I will move on to another thing on my vision board. But
yeah.
all the things that are on my vision board is something that I want to do.
Yeah.
So if at least one of them happens, it's gonna be a good year.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Like, at least like having some kind of resolution, but also setting a realistic expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And QPL asks, are you girls good at sticking to New Year resolutions? No. Simple question.
I think nobody is.
Nobody is. And I think it just depends on resolution as well. There's one year I did really well. My resolution was I will read a book a month. And I did really well that year, also because like the books list that I had was great. Yeah. So I was able to do it more often. I was traveling more often to able to do that. Yeah. Not so much anymore. And I've stopped making New Year resolution because I feel like as soon as you say it's a resolution, it's gonna get broken because everybody breaks the resolution. Yeah. So I just started using a different kind of terminology for myself. I wish I had done vision board. I can never do a vision board.
We could do a vision board at work.
Maybe, yeah, we should. But I just make lists. I have lists for my lists and then lists, way too many of them. But yeah, I have like specific goals. I do a lot of reflection whenever I'm not doing something. I'm reflecting and just like, what did I do? What do I want to change? I think I just met so many people in my life who always consider like any minute that you're not doing something is waste. I know it's horrible. So I just, I don't know. I'm always like reflecting what I've done and then try to either change it or move past it or just, I don't even know where I was going with this. But I think my goal is to just like have at least an hour every week where I don't do shit.
Yeah. Yes.
I think
it's
that's
important.
I think that's my goal. Like really try to make time for myself, especially like including another job. I remember telling myself like I need to drop something from a plate. So I need to be a full-time normie so I can drop the other. And now I added something else on a weekend. So I need to make sure I am like better balancing on it because I also want to do a couple other things. Like I really want to get back into sewing. I really enjoyed it. I didn't realize like I used to do sewing when I was a kid and then I stopped and then I picked back up and I realized I really like it.
Yeah.
And I went overboard and bought so many like Goodwill stuff that I can like turn into things. So I have like projects started, but I need to like find time to do it. So I think my resolution is just to better time management for myself. But yeah.
So this person that told you that every minute that you're not doing something is a waste.
Yeah.
Like what did she meant or he by doing something? Like work? Or could
just
it be
like if you are driving and if you're not listening to a podcast, like making sure you're doing something that's educating yourself.
I mean, I kind of agree with that to an extent.
Yeah.
I think that it shouldn't be taken to okay, man. Sorry, there's a dog next to me. Apologies about the technical difficulties. We are back, hopefully.
Hopefully
Waiting
we're
for
back.
the Twitch to load. Hopefully you guys are still here.
If not, we will continue talking our chat because we still haven't sat down and talked about our 2023 and 2022 goals. So either way, it's a conversation we need to have. All right, loading. Wow, our internet, is it that sucky today?
Yeah.
Oh, there's welcome chat.
Oh,
okay. And we have sound. Thank you, QPL.
Thank you, Spencer.
Thank you, Spencer.
Spencer is the unsung hero of
He
all of our
is.
live streams.
He is. And our internet just sucks. I mean, yesterday Metronet came and we thought we were gonna get internet. No, they couldn't figure out what the project was. They just came to do a survey.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So they just came to do a survey.
I thought they were finally doing it. It took them.
No.
But we shouldn't be paying for that shit anymore. They are past the contract.
Yeah, I think it. And Pat was like, "Oh, I didn't want because I thought he like talked to them, like he yelled at them or something." He was like, "No, like he didn't know." It's like I would have yelled at them. Like, I don't care who it is. Like, they need to go talk to their project manager and like figure this out. So we're gonna be stuck with this internet. Because apparently companies don't want money or business. It doesn't make sense to me. You will think you will prioritize it, and yeah, that's that. But that's aside from here. But yeah, world famous. You want to learn Dance Like Wednesday. Yeah, remember when we wanted to dance like Wednesday? And then like dance, it like never happened. We'll figure that out. But yeah, all right. So yep, going back to our question, I will just move on to our next one. What were your biggest challenges in 2022, and what is that similar challenges that you are expected to see in 2023 as well, or are you with your vision board? Do you have a better grasp of how to tackle those challenges in 2023?
I think that every year we learn to do better.
Yes, yes, every year.
That comes with New Year's resolutions as well. And last year, I think I actually did well with my resolution because I wanted to lose a little bit of weight.
Okay.
I didn't end up losing weight, but I at least had like, I lost weight for a little bit and I got it back, but I had like an actionable plan for it. I wasn't just like, I'm gonna lose weight.
Yeah.
I like got the Noom app, and it was actually really helpful.
You still have it?
No. Okay. But I learned a lot from using it. I had it for like 5 months.
Oh, that's not bad.
And so like I just like learned what works for me.
Yeah.
I got some recipes out of it. I just got some strategies out of it that would help me if I need to like lose weight again. Then I know what to do.
Fair enough.
And I don't have just like vague, I need to lose weight. I'm just going to be like, I need to monitor my calories, or I need to do workouts this many times a week.
Yeah, no, that's good. I love Marcel 4770. Biggest challenge 2022 was letting myself love Westeros again after the heartbreak.
That is so true.
So true.
My God.
So true. I think till the like very close by, we were like, I don't want to have a high expectation. But the day of the like season premiere, I have such a high expectation.
I know. I showed up with the wig and everything.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
Like I'm super excited. Let's get into it. And I'm so glad that it didn't let us down.
It was great, actually.
I was good.
Impressed.
Yeah. I think 2022 for me, the biggest challenge was like I have been always keeping some people on arm's length. And I think I let a lot of my emotions rule me in 2022 because somebody told me I like to conquer people. And I was like, I will let the mystery rule. And I realized I should continue conquering people because I am better at that way instead of being like, no, you tell me what you want to do. I will just let the mystery play. No, mystery is awful. You just gotta be straightforward. But I think that's like, I think that was my biggest challenge for like this year. I think I'm just not gonna have a high expectations and just kind of go from there. It worked out great. Like before pandemic, I think I don't know what happened after pandemic. I think it was better when I was traveling because then I can just leave stuff behind. Yeah. But now I can't leave stuff behind. Like I have to deal with it. And which is good and bad. So I think for this year, I need to find a better time management. Not that my time management I have ever been awful. Like I've never had a struggle with time management. But I think it's just a matter of adding new things. I need to do better with that.
And I think you need to prioritize yourself.
True. Yes. Probably. Yeah, I think I need to prioritize myself because I think I do things around like work. And then I have like Nico and then like other things. So I think I do need to do that. I started by end of last year, I started saying no to a lot of things. Also, that was good because like I think one thing is like
I never thought you had issue with that.
And I think I had issue with it when it comes to my parents.
Okay.
I think there was a lot of time like I would go home and my parents would have like these laundry things to do, and there was a lot of time where they were like, "Oh, if you're not busy," I was like, "Oh no, I can do it," and then it's like, "No, I'm fucking busy." And then I think by end of the year, I started telling them like, "No, like you can do this yourself. Like find somebody who also speak Hindi and Punjabi because there's a lot of people who speak those languages. Like you don't need me anymore." And I think I like started putting my foot down, especially with them.
Yeah.
Because I have a horrible of like good daughter syndrome. So I've never said no to them. I was like, I can do all of this. And then I think the end of it last year, I was like, I'm not going to do this. And I think I started telling them, I think one thing discussion I need to have them is like, I started becoming short with my mom, and I realized why I was becoming short with my mom, because the only conversation we ever had was like either the things that needs to be done or the things that I need to do, because advice given when you're not asking for it. And I think like I started telling mom, like, Mom, I'm telling you this, you haven't even let me finish my story for you to know I took all the steps. Like, just listen. And I think we're working on it. I think our relationship was kind of strained by end of last year. I think we're kind of working on it now. But I think she's listening, but it's just one of those things, like, just, it's not that I forgot things to do, it's that I don't have time to do them. Last conversation we had, like, mom was saying something. I was like, Mom, listen, I know all of this. Like, I know I need to do all this. I have hundreds of lists. I just don't have time. And then she's like, oh yeah, you don't. And then she goes into it. I was like, Mom, we're not gonna have this conversation. Either you ask me how I'm doing, how you are doing, or tell me like how gossip about other people.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna play this game. So I think that I need to work better. I'm hoping in 2023 I can have a better relationship with my parents. I don't think they think there's a problem. I think there's a problem. So I think I need to have a better relationship with them. Right now, the main connect that we have conversation is Nico. I think Nico is the main thing that we talk about, which is perfectly fine because I have nothing else to talk about. But it's been better. Hopefully, fingers crossed, will be better. But yeah, that was the biggest challenge, I think, 2022, and a lot of things that I've like put into words that I need to just talk it out. Yeah,
I think I have a similar goal.
Yeah.
But with my extended family, because I just, every time I go back home, I like, stay with my parents, and like the family members that are in the proximity of my parents' house, I will see them. Yeah. But I don't really like stay in touch with anybody outside of visiting. And especially like the aunties that live like away. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to see one of my aunties literally since 2015. Yeah. And we used to be pretty close, and I just haven't like reached out, and I felt pretty bad about it. So I asked my mom if she had WhatsApp. Yeah. And she did. So I just like got her phone number, and I like reached out to her. Yeah. So now like we're just like exchange messages here and there. Like I sent her pictures sometimes, like the cat. Yeah. Cute. Like what I'm doing, and just try to like be better at like updating my not extended family, but just like the people in my family that I used to be close to. Gotcha. Just kind of try to like
reconnect with them. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I want to do that, but I think I just need to connect with my own family first.
Well, I mean, it's the thing, like, I talk to my mom, like, once a week. Yeah. And occasionally my dad is there. Yeah. My brother is, like, never there. And he doesn't even have, like, any, like, I have no way to contact him. And really? I don't even know what I would talk to him about. Oh. My brother and I have a very weird relationship. Interesting. But my like, there's just like some aunties or some of my cousins that I used to be like really close. Like my cousin that you've met. Yeah. Like, we were super close. Erica. I love him. And I literally haven't talked to him in like 2 years. Yeah. And I like need to message him and ask how he's doing. Ask him to come here. You should. He's hilarious. I love him. But yeah. Yeah, we do have a doggo in the corner who tried to pitch into. Mr. Black, first time Chad, thank you so much for coming. You are not excluded. We always have a guest here who's not a girl, but you don't have to be a girl to have this conversation. These are just in general conversations that we want to have about 2022 and 2023 and just in general topics that we have. I'm not close to any of my extended family. I guess I was, but I think I usually hear about issues that my parents come through, like see them, and I'm like, I'm fine. Yeah. Like I'm from my own family kind of thing, like from Normies and everybody was like, I'm good.
I have enough people in my life to deal with.
Yeah.
That I don't need any more drama.
Yeah. I think on like the family topic, another thing that I find very challenging is speaking my own language.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't spoken, like, I talk to my mom in Czech, obviously, once a week, but we, like, talk about, it feels like we talk about a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
And so, like, my, like, extended vocabulary is, like, dying out. It's just evaporating from my brain. Like, sometimes I just, like, literally the other day, I couldn't remember the word for ceiling. And I just, like, used the word wall for the ceiling. And my mom was like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And I was like, "I guess I'm fucking stupid. I don't know."
Oh my God, that's so
it's
funny.
Just like I haven't used the word ceiling
for
maybe 10 years at this point.
I guess
like
so.
I don't even know where it is in my brain anymore. I don't have to look for it.
I agree. Like I remember last time I went to India. Like I was trying to have a conversation. Top wall, exactly. Like I think my Hindi Punjabi is not bad. But, like, I guess the way I speak it now has an accent, which I didn't realize. So, like, they will make fun of me. And, like, come on, I'm having a conversation with you in your own language. Like, oh, don't make fun of me. And then it's like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to be here for that long. So, keep on continue.
Yeah.
That I totally feel you on that one.
Yeah. So, I, like, one of the goals that I have on my vision board is that I need to, like, read at least one or two. I need to find at least one or two like books, Czech books.
Oh, okay.
To read that like will actually be fun for me to read.
Yeah.
And that way I can like just be really
Retaining
exposed to the language.
Makes sense.
Or find like a TV show that there's actually one TV show that I wanted to watch that like came out I think in 2021. And it's about like we have in Czech we have a minority of Romani people.
Yeah.
And this one is like about them. And I love that this exists now because Romani people are heavily underrepresented.
Really?
In literally anything you can think of. School system, like politics.
Mainstream media.
Just like such... It's just like they don't exist. So I love that there's that series now. And my parents actually loved it, which I was like, damn. My parents are like... I don't want to call them racist, but they have some opinions that are weird.
Strong opinions, so racist. Racism.
They're I think that they don't realize that they're being inconsiderate.
Yeah. That's my parents too. Like with me, I think the one thing we'll fight on sometimes, like my dad stopped doing it. Like me and my brother, we are in town. He will say something, we'll look at him like, Dad, I don't think you realize that's offensive. Like you can't say that.
My parents are like Michael from The Office.
Michael Scott from The Office. Yeah, I can totally see that. That's hilarious. I think we're at a point where it's like, I'm gonna only correct you this much, and we're just gonna let it go, and then they correct themselves halfway. So like, let's meet us halfway, and we're good. Yeah, that's funny. So the other ones, so like we talked about goals we have personally. Do we have any goals as a professionally, not only for like us on social, but for normies? The goal, I think one of the goals that we want to do is
to look at my vision board.
I think one of the goals that we have a quarterly meeting every 3 months, and I think the last goals that we had was essentially trying to increase the audience. I think that's gonna be goal for any YouTube channel, and try to like spread out from just non-YouTube and Twitch. So that's why we've been doing a lot of streams on Twitch. We essentially do a stream every day, every weekday. So I think that's been one of them. The other is we really want to jump into international content. So that would be good too, especially us being all international, like diverse group of people. We want to be able to introduce our side, like what the media that we watch to the channel. So I'm hoping that there is audience enough who will be able to relate with us. So that's the one thing. And I think it's just a matter of like finding out a popular thing. Like we want to do international horror movies. And we always end up going back to like Friday the 13th. Like that's not international horror movie. It's not even a horror movie. I think it's like, it's a horror movie, but it's not horror movie.
This is not international, but I grew up on Chippendale.
Did
And and I know
I love
that
Chippendale.
there's like there was like a recent movie that came out.
Yeah.
This is like a live action /
Chippendale.
CGI.
I remember seeing it because it's like, but I guess
I
it's
wanna- I
international
want to
for
react to
us.
it.
I guess it's
I wanna
international
react
for
to it.
us.
I love Chippendale.
I used to watch Chippendale like it was in Hindi, so they had a theme song in Hindi. Rescue Range. I love Chippendale until I found out there's actually like a Chippendale burlesque guy show from Australia. I think they're called.
Oh my God,
Yeah, so that was funny when I found a poster and it was like,
There's a Shrek burlesque.
Shrek burlesque.
Yes.
So what? Like females are dressed
I
as green
don't know.
as Shrek.
I don't know.
That's
I
interesting.
know it exists, but I haven't seen it.
Huh. Interesting. But I know there's an Australian the guy group called Chippendales, and they came here one
Nice.
time. And I was very confused when I saw the poster. I was like, this is not Chippendale. I remember when I was a kid,
That's hilarious.
but okay. Yeah, Mirzapur was a good idea. I will love to do Mirzapur. I think there's another one like Family Man, Family Guy, Family something.
I would love to watch a fucking Turkish soap opera.
Yes, I
would die.
I want to watch soap opera so bad because those are so fun
They're
to
so fun.
watch, especially when
Especially
the
with
camera.
group.
Yeah, it's like what happened.
Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
Yeah, Turkish soap opera, Spanish soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
I think those will be good. So if there's like a short ones out there, let us know because
Short soap
dude.
opera.
Yeah, Korean soap opera will be great too.
Yeah.
No Indian soap opera because they go on forever. I remember as a
I feel like
kid.
that's the nature of soap operas.
I
though.
guess so.
Most of them go forever.
Dude, I remember as a kid there was like the soap opera I forgot, but like people will die and then they will come back with different face because they had a face restructure. And then
my
they like will
God.
continue going, and then it was all about weddings, and then it was so long. It was like are they still getting married? Like 20 episodes later, they're still getting married. Like, come on, guys.
Oh god.
Um,
There's one Turkish soap opera that I watched that was just fucking insane
Yeah?
in the end. It was like about this it was about like this like gold digger girl, but she
Yeah.
wasn't too bad at first. And she like, was engaged to this like super old rich guy.
yeah.
And then like she was fine at first. Like she was clearly in there for her money, but she was also like nice to him, she made him happy.
Yeah.
So they were like, an okay relationship. Then she starts fucking cheating with his like nephew or something.
Oh, no.
That was also engaged to his daughter.
Oh no!
And then like it doesn't blow up until like the very end when it's like they're supposed to get married.
Oh.
But then like
Of course.
the nephew gets super wasted and it just like says everything. And then like
I love it.
and it's just so dramatic.
I love it.
It's such a shit show.
Oh my god. I love the soap operas. I think I love the drama.
Yeah.
I think we have said this before. We love the drama as long as we're not part of it.
Exactly.
Like,
Give me all the popcorn.
get all the popcorn. I was watching Circle, and I think you were catching up on a new season, which we're gonna talk about in a few weeks. And there's a one time, this chick, I love her. We are petting her. She's like sleeping in peace. There's a one time this girl, and you watch her. She's like, "Where's my popcorn?" She runs and get popcorn. She's like, "Let me eat this." I was like, "I love you. I'm gonna be you." Like, this is me anytime like in a group chat something happens, like, popcorn, what's happening? Like, let's keep on going. Just don't involve me and you're good.
I'm like that one like the meme of that it's like a doll or something with like the eyes going like
Like
this.
this way. I love it. Or like I think Jon Stewart like eating a popcorn.
Yes.
One of them. I just love it. I love all the. So yeah, our goal I think for professionally is just try to do more international content. Not that we want to stay away from anime. I think anime, we love anime. There's so much is coming. So that including Last of Us, we are super excited for Last of Us. It's been one of those shows that I think there's rare shows that premiere that we get super excited about. So yeah, Last of Us. And okay, so HBO has a lot of shows that made all around the world. So that would be good to check it out too. So eventually, whenever we get to it, whenever we can find time to it, that'll be a goal to do.
Money Heist was great.
Yeah,
and I know that one of the actors is like in another show now. There's also this Italian show that's coming out about like, I don't know, I forgot already. I was doing like a little bit of research.
No, I love it.
No, I'm actually interested in watching Tulsa King. I heard that was really good.
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King is Sylvester Stallone. And I don't remember.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
But it sounds really good.
Yeah. Nolan Peak 69, first time chatter. Thank you so much for chat. We did watch Chainsaw Man. Love Chainsaw Man. We did a podcast on it last week as well. I think it's so good. I like convinced somebody else was over a couple of weeks ago. I was like, we should watch Chainsaw Man. Like, it doesn't matter if I've seen it. I've only seen it once. So let's watch it again. It's really good. I want to read the manga, so that might be a good to do like read along. So that would be a good one. Whenever we get done with One Piece, which is never. Never.
Yeah.
But no, like Chainsaw Man was great. So hoping to add more of that kind of content. And I think just going back to our roots from Normies, just like when we were doing skits, that's through like the skits ahead of our reaction. I think we want to get back to doing that again. Because those were quick and easy. Not easy. They were quick and we love doing them. So we're gonna try to continue doing those. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. So Mercer 4770, I'm so glad that you watched White Lotus. It is an S tier show. So writers say White Lotus season 3 is gonna be focusing on death and spirituality and Eastern location.
Yes. I think that they're gonna go to either Tibet or India. Since they are gonna be in another like resort, they're probably not gonna be in Tibet. They're probably gonna be in like Calcutta or something.
Yeah, or like Thailand, probably like Bali or something. Like that'd be good, like as a resort.
But spirituality, like I feel like they're gonna try to do like
Indian
the
thing.
Full,
could be
cultural appropriation.
It won't be Kolkata though. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
What am I thinking about?
Mumbai, Goa.
No, Goa.
Goa. Kolkata is way east.
Sorry.
Goa is on the south. You close. I've never heard somebody say Kolkata before, so that was great.
I know things.
You know things. But yeah, that'd be great. So what genre of anime besides shonen would you like to try personally or on the channel if you had pick?
I love slice of life.
Oh.
I would love to watch any slice of life anime.
That'd be great.
That's what I do. Like when I need to relax, I find slice of life, anything. And I've recently found out that there is slice of life anime.
Oh.
So I've been like exploring different ones, and I watched the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Yeah.
Which was kind of slice of life, kind of something else.
So explain to me what you mean by slice of life. It's like when it's just short.
So it's like not. Maybe there's like a fan. I mean, in Dragon Maid, there's a dragon, right?
Yeah.
But typically it will be like rounded in reality type of story.
Gotcha.
And it's just about, I don't know,
just life.
A boy makes his homework and he goes to sleep, then he wakes up in the morning and goes to school. You know.
Got it.
It's just like regular life.
Okay.
And sometimes something silly happens and sometimes something sad happens. And it's just like, that's
interesting.
It's just very relaxing for me. I just love watching that.
Marcel 47, Goa got the primetime cocaine. Also, I've been told from the movies.
So I've been told.
Sure, from the movies. You've been told there's a primetime coca.
You know what?
Where is that coca coming from?
I will never forget, like, when me and Chris were in Miami. Like, usually we go to, like, a certain location.
Yeah.
And then we were at, like, a different place this last time.
Yeah.
And literally every corner, like... Vicky, what's up?
What?
We're like, what the fuck?
What? They were just out and open, like, do you want some?
Yeah.
Like, just holding on to it?
They're like in a jacket.
Oh.
Like, there's like a bunch of stuff. And I was just like, dude.
It's like a market. Like, here, let me show you all I have.
What if I'm the cops?
That's hilarious. You clearly don't look like a cop.
I mean, I don't, but, you know.
Oh my god.
You never know.
Johnny Blue, welcome. One day you guys will pick up shoujo anime and I will be here for it. Maybe we will.
I would love to watch shoujo.
Yeah.
I have never seen Sailor Moon, and I feel like that's a huge gap.
I've never seen Sailor Moon either.
Yeah.
And I think who else hasn't? I think Sailor Moon will be a good one.
Yeah, I would love to watch Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Just to try it out, and I think I don't think it would do super well on the channel, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But Fruit Basket is great. I used to watch Fruit Basket with my sister when it first came out. I haven't seen a new one, so that'd be a great one. I think I will consider that a slice of life as well, but just twisted everybody is a zodiac sign.
What was that one anime you showed me about the countries?
Hitalia.
Hitalia.
I love Hitalia.
That's not slice of life,
No.
but it's again like low stakes.
Yes.
Like, I'm not at the edge of my seat having a heart attack because
No.
Denji's gonna die, you know? So that's like, it's just like a chill experience.
It is. It's a quick, it's like a 5 minute. And I think the intro and outro is the longest thing in that show. The content itself is so short.
So in the Way of the House Husband,
Yeah.
it's a wife and a husband, and they have a cat who
Yeah.
looks like my cat.
Oh.
And
Oh.
some of the episodes is about the cat.
Oh.
When he like
cute.
escapes and he goes on adventures, and he has like inside like in his head like there's a voice,
Yeah.
and you can see him like talk to other dogs
Cats.
or cats
Yeah.
or a bird. It's so cute.
Oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. That's so cute. Is it also short? Like really
Yeah,
short?
so like, and I think it's on Netflix, and like the way they have the episodes cut, it's like 20 minutes,
Okay.
but within the 20-minute chunk, there's like multiple tiny episodes.
Ah, got
So
it.
I don't really know. I feel like I'm on like episode 4 on Netflix, but I'm on like episode 50.
Oh, okay. That's fast.
Yeah.
It's really fast. Ooh, Kaguya-sama. I keep hearing about that one. That'd be a really good one. I mean, guys, there's like so much anime out there. I think what we are also trying to do as a part of also a goal is because there's so much stuff out there, we're gonna watch them on our own and try to bring it and have a discussion here on a podcast or on a Talking Normie podcast.
Please watch Kill la Kill. Watch
Kill la Kill. I will watch Kill la Kill.
I want to have a conversation.
I will watch Kill la Kill.
About Kill la Kill.
That'll be our goal. We're gonna watch like reality TV and Kill la Kill and then like have the conversation about it, because like I don't think we can watch everything for the normies just because the time it takes for editing and us watching it. But if with this, we can binge watch a lot of it on our own. So we're gonna try to do that. Oh my God, she's snoring the loudest.
Oh,
She just wants to be a part of it and some of it.
it's okay.
But yeah, Kill la Kill is gonna be the next one. I will add on to it.
Do not watch Kill la Kill in public.
No?
Do not watch Kill la Kill in public.
I don't think I'll be watching
It's
it
a
in
great
public.
anime, but just like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid,
Yeah.
do not watch it in public.
How long is it? Is it like not that long, right? It's like short?
No, it's one season,
Okay.
and I think it's like 23 or 24 episodes.
Oh, that's
so
not bad
it's
at all.
short,
That's not bad at all.
and like it drastically changes tone. No, I mean it's still like the same silly tone, but like it just changes the plot, I guess, like stakes and
Okay.
everything just drastically changes halfway through. And like you think it's just like a fucking goofy ass anime until you're like,
Well, so definitely
What?
not watching on Metro or in public. Good to know. I need to like stop. I started watching Hunter x Hunter, so I think I'm gonna stop Hunter x Hunter, finish Kill la Kill, and go back to Hunter x Hunter. But yeah,
Food
I
Wars
will
do
not.
not watch in public. Yes, there's this one channel. There's one YouTube channel. God damn it, I forgot the name.
No.
But he always makes these like lists of anime you shouldn't watch in public and why. It's so funny.
I love
and
it.
literally, that is how I learned about Kill la Kill and how I learned about Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Okay.
I
So
know
you were
that
like, I'm gonna watch-
Food Wars was on the list too. But yeah, it's funny.
Oh.
Like, because there's just like gratuitous titties everywhere. And it's just like, why is this here? But like, it's a really good show.
Yeah,
But why?
because they're bringing a specific kind of audience. It made you watch it, so like, hey, it's like brought it in.
But like, yeah, like he usually like explains like, you know, so like all this aside,
Yeah.
this is what this is about. This is why it's interesting. Like, this is why you should watch it.
Yeah. So yeah, like going back to our original topic, but yeah, for sure, we're gonna watch a lot of stuff on our own, just because we can't just watch it all on Normies. So we'll try to do like discussions like here on a podcast, and then everywhere else, and try to bring other guests as well who have seen it. Like we did it for White Lotus. We brought Chris for it. We're gonna try to do one for Circle, the new season. We're gonna bring Pat for that. So for Kill La Kill, whoever else have seen it, we'll just like try to bring guests and have a discussion, because there is so much content out there, and we want to watch everything as much as possible. So much.
And I know that when Vinland Saga is out, but we are not going to watch it on the channel. Just wanted to let it out because someone mentioned it. But I think I'm still gonna watch it in my own time, and I'll probably ask Mickey if he wants to as well. Yeah. So maybe we can have a podcast about Vinland Saga once it ends.
Makes sense.
Also, what is Mappa doing? What are Mappa's? What is Mappa's vision board? Is it just Eren Yeager?
It is. It's Eren Yeager, Denji. All of them. It was like, that's it. We're gonna focus
that's our
on
vision
them.
Board.
Yeah. I mean, hey, might as well. Mappa is killing it.
I know, it's
killing
crazy.
it. When is Attack on
They
Titan
are killing
coming?
their animators is what's happening.
When is Attack on Titan coming?
It should happen early this year. That's how it usually goes on in winter, so we'll see.
Mappa is doing the Goa prime cocaine. But what I seen in the news article, sure, Mercer, sure,
It come full circle.
Full circle from what I've seen in the movies. The Office is great. So how far are you in Office now? Like,
we just watched the Christmas Benihana episode.
oh, it's so good.
When
so good.
When Michael marked one of the Asian girls because he couldn't remember which one he was flirting with, I died. Also, they were children.
Oh my god, that episode's great.
I
Office
died.
is so good.
I died.
Like, so good. It took me so long to get used to Michael Scott, but once I realized that's just who he is, like, it just got funnier and funnier. Who's your favorite character?
I think it's changing now.
Yeah.
I used to really like Dwight.
Yeah.
Like, and I still love him. He's super funny. But I think I really like Creed. Yeah. Because he's just like, he's chaos in the background, and like you can just
so quietly.
He's like an Uno card, and you can just like pull him out anytime, and then something crazy is gonna happen. I love Kevin.
Kevin is great.
I love every time Kevin's on camera because I just can't stop laughing. Just like looking at it, I'm just like, dude, just stop.
It's so funny. Like, Creed is one of those characters that you don't realize. Like, I always forget Creed is around.
I know.
Until something happens and he just like ditch. I was like, oh, Creed, I want to know your life story. Like, what is happening here?
I love
so much.
I love when Creed was God damn it, what was that guy's name who like took a shit on the carpet?
Oh my god.
In Michael's office. His friend. He's like super annoying.
That guy who's like super sexist.
Yeah,
like annoying as hell.
Took a shit, and then and the Creed is like, is that super?
Oh my god! Just got. So I think Dwight is my favorite. Dave Packer. God, the carpet shitter. Dave Packer is awful. Hey, Romo G1534. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody, if you haven't said that already.
No, Happy New Year, yeah.
But yeah, Creed, like, yeah, I think my Dwight is gonna be my all-time favorite.
Dwight is great, yeah.
My favorite one is like assistant manager, like assistant to manager. It's like, okay.
Yes.
Like, all right.
I also love, I used to like Angela a lot, and now she's just like annoying the hell out of me. Because she's
a big fan of
she's
Angela.
being way too racist.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Angela.
I liked her in the beginning because she like she was like very timid and like quiet.
Yeah.
And then she's just like trying to make this party happen, and no one's listening to her. And I was like, "You're me. I'm you." And then once she started talking, it's just like, "Oh, you're racist and sexist. I don't like you anymore." Yes.
What do you think about Jim and Pam so far?
I like where they are right now.
Where are they right now?
So he went to the other office.
Yeah.
And now that office got absolved into Scranton.
Yeah.
And now Karen is there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And
that's where they are.
yeah, and so Jim is kind of like
just there.
He kind of like was a little flirty with Karen, but nothing happened.
And Pam
and
is
now
still
Pam
engaged.
is back.
Yeah.
And Pam is just like trying to be friendly, and it's a little. I guess they're trying to figure out what they want.
Yeah. No.
But they haven't really talked to each other about it.
Creed is my top favorite. Rommel with Mike and Dwight. Yep. Mike, Dwight, and Nerd Dog. I don't think we have met Nerd Dog yet. Dwight is the best. Dwight is always gonna be the best.
Dwight is great.
Yeah. It's good. Okay, Jim and Pam, I think it was a good story, but compared to like all the other characters, I love Mindy Kaling's character too.
Oh my God, Ryan.
Poor Ryan. Also awful Ryan. Just God.
He's just leading her on.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, no, it's a great show. It's a great show. But yeah, this have been interesting. Obviously, we always go on tangents, which are not a bad tangents because like it's related to it. Yeah.
Oh, that's him. I can't stand him.
Andy Bernard?
Yeah.
Oh, you met Andy Bernard?
Yeah,
Nerd Dog.
He has so much brown on his nose. It's I can't do it. It's too much.
He's great. He's interesting.
Like he is Michael Scott before he became a manager.
Fair. That's fair.
Like eager beaver, just
like
always saying the wrong thing.
Yeah, he's trying it. He's trying it so hard. But yeah, no, Office is great. Every time, like I watch some of you guys like cringe scenes because it's just cringy. I remember watching it by myself. I was like, let me just see how they do it.
Every time he would call Jim Tuna, I was like, he has a name.
Tuna, because he brought tuna. I was like, oh
honestly, you shouldn't bring tuna to work.
No, it's disgusting.
Fair enough.
Like at all, it's disgusting. All right, guys. I think with our technical difficulties, this has been a good podcast.
Who's better, Michael Scott or Luffy? Honestly, Luffy is young enough. He can
get better.
He can get better.
I think Michael Scott.
Hope. I think Michael Scott is
Michael Scott. I think there's a hope for Luffy, but then again, like we love the Cactus Island. When he's like so fat, he's just like walking around like, oh my God, Luffy. Tuna. But yeah, Michael Scott. We'll question that. What is it? Samurai Jack? Is that how we say it? Trust me, he's not. What? No, Michael only behaves like he's 12. Michael's crazy.
That counts, though.
It does count.
It counts against his actual age.
All right, guys. But thank you so much for joining. This has been a great conversation. I hope you guys' 2023 goals are amazing. Continue checking in with your goals. I think we're gonna continue checking in with our goals like every other month instead of doing a yearly resolution because that always breaks. We have never kept a yearly resolution. Monthly resolutions.
Yes, monthly is better.
It's better for sure.
Easier to track.
Easier to track, easier to manage, easier to change, and not feel guilty when you can't keep it. I think that's the biggest thing, like keeping it annual and then you don't meet it and we're like, all right, fuck everything. I'm gonna wait till the next year. And then that's just too much time wasted.
And QPL, there will be call-in stream at the end of the month.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. We will just have another topic discussed and we'll take call-ins as much as we can. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. Continue being good people, continue being kind to everybody, and we will see you guys for next time. And we're gonna go from here. Thank you
rating.
so much.
Help us rate.
Get ready, because it's about time for you to speak your mind. Secret Girls Club. Girls Club. Super Secret Girls Club.
Good baby.
Good job. Good job. Oh. Yeah.